Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium.
Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Arizona Cardinals.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers.
Jordan Watkins
with touchdown number 12 on the year.
And the 49ers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Cardinals, nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Looking to put a drive together.
Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Benson.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
You look at this Niner defense.
Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Here comes Benson on the toss right.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now.
Jordan Watkins deep for San Francisco.
They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And third and 8 now. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
On fourth down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Here we go. Start.
And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. The Cardinals hit 9-2 to start play. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. You look at this Niner defense.
They come into this one 9th in the NFL against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now they've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
A little bit of finger pointing and heavy discussion going on in the defensive backfield. It's man coverage, but they leave a guy wide open. They've got to be counting their lucky stars that this ball was overthrown.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
On first down, it's Benson.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Trey Benson, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
2nd and 10.
Viking 18.
Back to throw.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
No, 70.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
From the 46, here's the second down and 9.
On play action, they'll throw.
That's down the field for Jefferson. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Buda Baker with a pick.
And the Cardinals will take over here just shy of the 30.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Under a minute to go, clock running in a back-and-forth first quarter of play.
Cougar 19.
Now a toss left side for Benson.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards there and a first down.
7-yard gain.
But they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Dragon 60. Come on, come on.
They'll look to throw here on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on that.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60, trap 60, trap 60. Go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him there complete.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
These 2 teams all tied after 1. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready? Viking 18. Hut, hut.
They run over center with Benson.
20, 5, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Trey Benson
with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
49ers 7.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Cowboy 80, 70 Timberwolves.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Here's 3rd and 9.
He'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to look deep for Watkins. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. A big play. There for the Niners. 59 yards.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready. 60 by 60.
They'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Cards are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room that if you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. And he'll go out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Try to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards, first down.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now back to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Pat the 60. 18, 5 in.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. 60 yards. And the Cardinals go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 21-7.
Cardinals 21, 49ers 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
At the 32-yard line.
The slot man in motion right.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action.
It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. A big play there for the Niners. And even 50 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Good call there on first down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Touchdown!
Ricky Pearson.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Niners have cut it back within a score.
No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
49ers 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown, so here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence they're going to put more points up on the board.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football.
On the ready. Check, check. Let's go. Check, smash. Cooking. Go.
A give up the middle with Benson. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 91 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Panther Street. Panther Street. 70 Timberwolves.
Another run here with Benson.
No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
Out of the gun now on third down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Fourth down.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. leg behind it. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just and for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Ready? 60.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the 49ers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. First and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Now he'll tuck this and run. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Buda Baker with a pick.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
A nice move he had, but can't break away. And he's brought down just inside the 30.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Ready?
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, and now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
He'll look to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Intended for his wideout.
And now out is the Cardinal field goal team here. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Complete. Jefferson to target.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Looking to put a drive together.
Ready?
The drive will begin with a run by Benson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Taken down.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Chop alert, chop alert. Check go.
They'll go again with Benson.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Go! 70, step the wolf. Let's go.
On the toss, it's Benson.
Flash the stick skills on that run, but then stop shy of the 35.
103 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 3.
Cougar 19. Go, Chap. Go, Chap. Chap 60. Chap 60. Check smash. Check smash.
And they just did not get the snap away in time.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
They are pushed back 5 yards by the delay of game, 2nd and 8.
Come on. Set. Viking 8.
Looking to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Benson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Cardinals are able to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
They'll get this out right here to McCaffrey.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
They'll set up a throw. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. They're going to try and throw.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Second and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown 49ers.
Justin Jefferson.
42 yards.
And the 49ers are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. And taken down just shy of the 40.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
60 yards.
And the Cards are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A gain of 47 yards. And
under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They're going to look to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Phoenix, Arizona is the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action. And a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
70, 70 Lions. 50 Bison, 60.
They'll look to throw again. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
79, bro.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with a football. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Get it!
On the give, it's Benson.
And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Here we go. 60 by 6.
A give left side for Benson.
They juked him, and he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
119 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
And the Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A give. Here comes Benson.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Good gain there on 1st down, and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
Not an inning rush offensively. They'll wind up losing 11 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Got it. Ready? 70, Timberwolf. Bronco 80. Go.
Benson is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Let's
At
go.
the 49ers 3-yard line.
And they'll run again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
And this play still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it.
So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. A little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
You think the hard count got him there?
Yes.
Maybe that extra hut, that extra emphasis on it, got him to jump, and they picked up 5 yards.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Cardinals look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
49ers 21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Justin Jefferson
with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Niners get a small measure of revenge as they cut into the...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he gets into the end zone. We'll give him credit. They're not going to take this deficit lying down. They get too closer here on the fake extra point. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the set.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. And we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
153 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Ready.
A handoff here to Benson.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
At the 41-yard line.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That ball caught by Harrison. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Cardinals...
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
First and 10 at the 20.
Now it's Benson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
Brings up second and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. Ready.
They'll run here with Benson.
And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Bronco 80.
Now Weber.
Well, they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Trey McBride, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth-quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
49ers 29.
The Cardinals setting out to kick this one away, and off we go. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
A gain of 18 on the play.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for Arizona, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, their luck may have run out as they fall to 4-7 now in the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.